We do not listen to each other. We don't understand each other. And we demonize and almost want to destroy people who disagree with us. Our founders, Michael, believed that our biggest responsibility as citizens in a democracy is to be tolerant of opposing viewpoints. We don't do that anymore. We somehow need to get back there.
Well, the framers warned us. They warned us about political parties and falling loyal to political parties over our institution.
Yeah.
I feel like it's intentional that things have gotten so visceral. There is, and I don't want to be like a conspiracy theory kind of person, but like cable news creates conflict. That's what creates ratings.
Yep.
And there is something to be said about distracting the electorate so that you can. God, I sound so conspiratorial.
No.
But like, you know, if you get people revved up, you get them emotional, then you could do things like pass huge tax cuts for corporations, and you can peel away, legislation that has to do with taxing carbon and things like, you know what I mean? It feels like if you get people focused on these buzz issues, then you can pass the things and do the things that you want to do that no one will pay attention to. It's the, hey, pay attention to this shiny thing over here so that we can do this other thing over here.
Michael, as a congressman, I was incentivized to be as extreme as I could be. As a right-wing radio talk show host for years, I made money and my ratings increased when I pissed off and scared the hell out of my audience. The right is really bad at this. The same thing goes on in the left, though. I mean, so you are correct, and social media does it to us too. I guess what I'm saying is ultimately the responsibility is ours to get over this.
Yeah. What was really the moment for you? Like, was there just like an aha moment, or, you know, because you and I, like, we used to bomb each other on Twitter and like we'd go at it. And over time, we like got to know each other and we'd see each other in green rooms and realize that like we're both assholes, but like we're our assholes. Like, we love each other. But I noticed this change in you. And it wasn't that you changed your political, like your policy stances, but they're just something changed in you just to kind of like, I don't know, explain.
Michael, I got tired of being a political asshole. Yeah. I got tired of being a divisive son of a bitch. And what woke me up was the election of Trump, because his supporters were my supporters. I was talking like Trump before Trump got elected. I was talking about burning down DC and blowing it up before he even started to run. But then when I saw him get elected and I saw the stuff he said every day, and I said, oh my God, is that what I've sounded like? Trump woke me up, and I just couldn't live with being a divisive jerk anymore.
And what was the cost of walking away from the party? Not like financially. I mean, you can tell that, but more just personal. I mean, you're now politically homeless. I'm sure you've lost friends because of it. I think we've all lost friends, whether they're Republicans or Democrats. But what's it been like personally for you?
I took a blowtorch to my career. My career as a Republican ended. I could never get elected to anything as a Republican again. I lost my right-wing media livelihood. No more radio show. Fox News said, fuck you. I lost almost all my supporters. I lost almost all my friends. I would get and still get death threats on a regular basis. And I'm politically homeless. And I may never really be able to make a living, really barely doing what I do anymore. So you really give up your life and you give up everything that you had before. It's hard.
Was it
Hey,
worth it?
Michael, no regrets though. No
Yeah.
regrets.
Do it all over again?
I would. I would. I
There was
mean,
a little
knowing
hesitation there.
no, I wanted to think of something. I wanted to think of something more profound, and you caught me at a weak moment. But no, no regrets. I'd do it again. I couldn't live with myself. I came home a month after Trump won in January of 17. It was about a month after he was sworn in. I came home from my radio show. I sat down at dinner with my lovely bride, Helene, who you know well.
She's
And I
amazing.
looked at her. Michael. This was a month after Trump won. And I said, I'm in trouble, sweetie. Because, Michael, the context here is when I was in Congress, I was voted the poorest member of Congress. No. Me and my campaign team loved that. It made Helene cry.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's got to be a great thing to say on the campaign trail. I'm just like you guys.
Yeah, but I've never made a lot of money. For the first time in my life, I was making money doing what I was doing. And I came home and I said to her a month after Trump got sworn in, I said, sweetie, this is not going to end well for us. This is going to kill us and I'm going to lose everything. And then over the course of the next year and a half, I lost everything.
What's your wish for the country as we head into the election?
As we head into the election, I hope the country, again, sucks up all of our differences and just comes together, locks arms, the Michael Starr, Hopkins, and Joe Walshes of the world, do it one more fucking time. We lock arms and we say, we cannot let that man get elected because he despises democracy. And then my hope after the election is when we're exhausted, that we begin to sit down and listen to each other because our democracy is going to fall apart if we don't.